Okay, I'm going to make some chicken fajitas in the crock pot. We can call them crock pot fajitas. So you have to have a crock pot. And then I have some chicken. And I have some chicken breasts, and actually these are the ones with the skin. I couldn't find the boneless, skinless ones on sale, so I got these. They were on sale. So we're gonna wash the chicken, peel the skin off, and throw the chicken breast in the crock pot and let them cook for about 4 hours on high. And they'll be tender when I get off work. I'm gonna cut up some onions and bell peppers. So just stay tuned. Okay, I'm gonna season with black pepper. Put some olive oil. Make sure you can see. It's black pepper. And we're gonna put a little garlic. Garlic, and then you want to use some chili powder. You want to use some Cajun seasoning or seasoning salt, some onion powder. You want to put all that in, season it. If you have some fajita seasoning, you can use that. This is the chili powder. You can use taco seasoning if you have that, if you want to use that. Some Cajun seasoning. Okay, you're gonna put some water in the pot, but not that much. Well, you're gonna put about a 3/4 cup or a cup, just enough to cover the bottom. So let's see. We don't want to put too much water. That's probably enough. So I didn't use quite all of it, but I just want enough to fill up the bottom. And let me cut up the onion and bell pepper. Well, I need to use up some of the bell peppers from my garden, and some of them, yeah, I need to use up some of these bell peppers from my garden, and then I have a red bell pepper, onion. Chop up the whole onion, because the bell pepper and onion, it really shrinks down in the crock pot. So I'll cut all that up and throw that in the crock pot, put it on high for 4 hours, and then when I come home from work, I'll have some crock pot fajitas. You're gonna cut the bell peppers up in long strips. You want the long strips. Okay? Long strips. And Don't worry about how wide they are. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna shrink down. So you're just gonna cut that up. So we're gonna put all those vegetables inside this crock pot. And it may look like it's a lot, but like I said, they're gonna cook down. So you got all your vegetables. You're gonna put the top on it and make sure it's on. Make sure the top is on. All right. Make sure it's on high. Okay, so when I get home from work, the food will be ready. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. Get ready to go to work. Okay, I'm home from work. So let's see. It's done. It's done. And I need to shred up the chicken and get my fajitas and warm them up and add sour cream and cheese, and I'll have me some fajitas. But it's done. I need to take the chicken meat off of the bone because this was not the boneless kind, so I have to do all of that. So, all right. Okay, so I'm getting ready to finish up these chicken fajitas, and I have my fajitas, and I'm gonna add a little bit more taco seasoning to the crock pot. I got my Mexican shredded cheese, sour cream, and I got some taco sauce. And then I'm gonna use this butter spray just to warm these fajitas up on top of the stove. Okay, so let me first of all get the chicken out of the crock pot and chop it up and take the bone off of the chicken. So we will do that. Okay, so let me get this chicken out and let me cut it up. You see how hot that is? I'm just gonna chop it up, take it off the bone. And so, give me just a minute. It's really hot. Okay. Okay, so make sure I wash my hands really good because I'm gonna be digging in this meat. Actually, I think I might have some gloves. Let me put some gloves on because that meat is hot. It's smoking. Okay, I put some gloves on because this chicken is hot, and I'm gonna get in here. So these bones, let me grab a bowl to put these bones in. Okay, so get the gristle, the bones, but leave the meat. Okay, so we're gonna cut up this chicken, but it's easier if you would try to buy the boneless, skinless chicken breast. That way you won't have to do this step right here as far as deboning and taking the skin off and all of that. It's a lot quicker and easier. But these were on sale and it works. Okay, so you see how everything just falling, to me, just falling apart. That's because of the crock pot. It just really makes it very tender. We're gonna chop this up because this is gonna be your meat for your fajitas. And we're just gonna throw it back into this crock pot. We're chopping it up. And I like to chop it up pretty fine. Okay. So we're just gonna scoop it back, pop it back in there. Okay, now I have another chicken breast. I had 2 chicken breasts. Woo, that's hot. Take the bone off. Take the bone off. Leave the meat, but take the bone off. Do the same thing. Get the gristle. Take that bone off. Okay. All right. So you can break it apart with your hands. You don't really hardly need the knife, but that's just how tender it is in the crock pot. So if you've never made crock pot chicken fajitas, they are so easy And so good, it's so tender. And then you top it and dress it with your cheese, your sour cream, whatever you like on it. Put it in there. You can add fajita seasoning, and I have taco seasoning, so I'm just gonna put taco seasoning. I just want to add some extra seasoning. I should have probably did this morning before I left. Just a little bit. All right. And I'm gonna mix all this up. Let me let you see. Mix all that up. This is my Crockpot chicken fajitas. Okay, you got the bell peppers and onions already in there. You got your chicken. Okay. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more taco seasoning. Chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder is what you put in there. Let's see, I want some more black pepper. All right. Okay, we'll be eating in a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to heat up my tortilla shells, and I like to do this step. Some people don't do this step, but I like to heat up my shell. So I just put it in a hot skillet and let it kind of brown, get hot and warm, toasty. Turn the fire down a little bit. We just gonna I just got home from work and I'm ready to eat. So we just letting it brown a little and let it get warm. That should be about ready. All right. Turn that off. I'm gonna make my fajita. Assemble it. Yeah, let's put it in a paper plate. All right. So I got my fajita. Okay. Okay, let me get a spoon. And I got a spoon with the holes in it because I want to drain off any extra juice. But I got my chicken. Make sure you get some of that onion and bell pepper. Make sure you get all that on there. You see that? All right, and then I'm gonna put cheese and sour cream. Okay, so here's my chicken fajitas. I'm going to put a little sour cream. And spread that on the fajita. You put as much as you like. I kind of like a lot of sour cream. So I can get it. Kind of like a lot of sour cream. Okay, and so then we're gonna put the Mexican cheese. Sprinkle that on there. All right, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of this taco sauce. This is the medium one. They have the mild and the medium. That's the medium. And then let me fold. I don't think I can do this with one hand while I hold the camera, but let's see. Just fold it down. Kind of like a burrito. You can just eat it just like that. And so this is my chicken fajita. Crockpot chicken fajita. So I'm gonna eat this. Crockpot chicken fajita. Here is my crockpot chicken fajita. I put a little cheese on the outside. It's going to be good. I want you to try this at home. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I've had these before. I know they're good, and I tell you, they're really easy, and they're a really nice meal to make when you have to work a busy schedule. You come home from work, and it's basically done. You can make some cheese dip and salsa to go with it, and I'll probably do that, put some cheese dip on. Or you can just have them by itself, or you can put some rice and beans with it as well. But anyway, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching Life with Miss D. And please put some comments in the comment section. And I hope you will try Crockpot chicken fajitas. Thank you. Be blessed. Okay, you guys, I made some chicken spaghetti with some of that leftover chicken breast meat that I had cooked for the chicken fajitas. And because I don't waste food if I can help it. But just it goes to show you what some chicken breast, what it can be done, what it can be used for. You just add the cream of chicken soup, some rotel, you add your cheese, I add some milk, you use your spaghetti. I'm gonna take it out the oven. And I should have recorded the part when I was fixing it up. There it is in the oven, so let me grab it out. Just a second. Okay, here is my chicken spaghetti hot out the oven. Piping hot, you can see it. But I use that same chicken breast meat. And like I said, I mixed it with the spaghetti, the cream of chicken, the rotel. I didn't even use the whole can of rotel because I didn't want to have it too spicy. And of course you use your spaghetti and cream of chicken soup. You just mix it all up. I added some milk to make it really creamy, and you add your favorite cheese. And on this one I used the Mexican cheese and some Parmesan, a little mozzarella, and I didn't have any cheddar. I have some Velveeta, but I didn't really want to use Velveeta. But this is the chicken spaghetti. I guess I'll put some in a bowl so you can see it and taste it. Let's see. Like I said, it's hot. Let's see. See it? Let me see. I don't want to get my stove all dirty. Let me put the camera down and do this. Okay. Let me get my chicken spaghetti out so you can see it. Let me see if I can get the camera over here so you can see it. That is some good chicken spaghetti, you guys. Let me finish getting it out. And it's piping hot. You see the smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. Let me grab a fork. So those two chicken breasts made chicken fajitas, crockpot chicken fajitas, and also chicken spaghetti. That's good. Very, very tasty, very, very good. Very good. So it's very good. But I just wanted to show you what you can do with when you put your chicken in the crock pot. You can make crockpot chicken fajitas and also crockpot chicken spaghetti. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching.